everyone, it's Tiffany. I traded Cisco this morning. I was watching, or actually, this was not on my watch list. I had three others on my watch list that I didn't really love the way they traded for the first 15 minutes. So I decided not to trade those and to keep an eye on them later in the day. Cisco was called out in the chat room this morning as being very weak at the open. And it was. When I started watching it, I let the first 5 minute candle close, and it was very bare. And after that closed, it came back up and was testing the VWAP, and I was watching to see how it was reacting to it. It came up on the 1 minute with relatively low volume, had this indecision candle here, and when it made a new low, I went short. My stop loss was very tight, and so I had a pretty large size. And this is one reason it's not, I really prefer not to trade in the first 15 minutes because I get, in the first 15 minutes, if the stock doesn't go my way immediately, I get kind of spooked out. So I did not get out of my trade completely, but I reduced my share size for a couple of reasons. I still thought it was very weak and it was going to go down, but I wanted to move my stop up. I wanted to give it room because it was on short selling restriction this morning. And sometimes with those, I feel like they need a little bit more room before they actually break down. So I got rid of some of my shares here, and then after the first 15-minute candle closed and it looked nice and bare, I thought that it gave me a little bit more confidence that this really is going to go down. So as it was hugging this 9 moving average right here, I added a little bit more into my position, but I kept my stop here at 43.25. I had a hard stop in as well, and I think it came up to 43.23 and barely missed stopping me out. So I had to exercise a lot of patience with this trade this morning because it was moving so slow. I took partials. The first one was probably a little too soon, but like I said, it was moving so slow. And then this volume came in on the 1 minute here, and there was a hammer candle, and then it made a new high. So I went ahead and took a little bit of profit there, a little partial. And then partialed at different areas on the way down. I really wanted to get to the low of the day. And that's where I partialed majority of my position. It was just having such a hard time breaking this level right here. And as you can see, it's still trading at that level. That's this 42.50 level. The level 2 looked extremely weak. And even with it looking so weak, it was still having a really hard time breaking down. So I thought once it came up and tested these moving averages on the 1 minute, it was going to break down for sure this time. So I added to my position here, and it went against me. I took another partial right here. As you can see on the 1 minute, it found a bottom here and made a new high. So I partialed again, and then I just stopped myself out once it started. Once it went past this 9 moving average on the 5 minute. But that was my Cisco trade this morning. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all had a great Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow.